Welcome back. In this video, I will tell you about British coins. Victoria Gothic crown 1847, H undecimo, sold for 26,000 British pounds. Herald 2 penny packs type Hastings Dunning Group B. This was sold for 20,000 pounds. Victoria Proof Crown 1839, H plain, and this one was sold for 19,000 British pounds. Victoria Proof Gothic Crown 1847, M of dome over inverted M. Early Anglo-Saxon period. This coin was sold for 7,000 British pounds. Edward VI, third period fine silver issue, horseman crown 1551, sold for 5,200 pounds. Eyre florin 1943, fine or nearly so, very rare, sold for 6,500 pounds. Herald 2 penny packs type Thetford Godric Group B, sold for 6,000 British pounds. Religious Dates of England A.R. Medal 1688 by J. Smelting. George VI Proof fine pounds 1937 H plain, and this was sold for 4,400 pounds. Victoria Proof 2 pounds 1887, weight 15.98 grams, sold for 4,000 British pounds. Charles 1 half crown book. Well, there is no ground line below, sold for 4,000 pounds. Oxford Thomas Hury farthing. This coin is very rare and it is sold for 3,400 pounds. Elizabeth II sterling issue patron 5 pounds 1966 in silver, sold for 4,400 pounds. Edward IV first brain light coinage real crown on reverse, sold for 3,400 pounds. Annie pre-Union Plumes crown 1705. This was sold for 3,200 pounds. Act of Union England and Scotland large AR medal 1707, sold for 3,000 pounds. Charles II first coinage 4 marks 1674 type 3 F below bust, sold for 2,000 pounds. This is George IV 2 pounds 1823, lightly brushed, and this is sold for 2,600 pounds. George II 2 guinea 1738, 8 strings to harp, sold at 2,200 pounds. Oliver Cornwell half crown 1658, good to very fine, sold for 2,000 pounds. Charles I Tower Mint Unite Group A, this is about 2,400 pounds. Edward VI third period fine issue penny sovereign type London, and the value is 2,600 pounds. William 1 penny bonnet type Huntington Godric, this is about 2,800 pounds. Great Teo John Alexander farthing reads Great 2, sold for 1,000 pounds. Mary 4th period with Henry Darnley real 1566 thistle on reverse. Charles I or Monty money shilling 5.63 gram is the weight, and this was sold for 1,400 pounds. George VI proof 3 pence 1948, extremely fine, value 1,700 pounds. Victoria 3 pence 1848, and the value is 1,200 pounds. This is Elizabeth I second issue shilling crosslet, and the value is about £600. James I farthing Huntington type 2x3 mule, and the value is 400 British pounds. Charles I Oxford Mint crown 644, and the value is about £500. Commonwealth shilling 1654 sun on upwards, and it is sold for £800. Well, this is early Anglo-Saxon period Skiata secondary series type 37. This was sold for 550 British pounds. Well, Charles II Patron Farthing 1665 in silver and laureate sold for 420 pounds. William and Mary half crown 1693 H Quinto, and it is toned and value is 1200 pounds. Annie Guinea 1714 third burst, good, fine, and the value is 1700 British pounds. George III pre 1816 issue, Northumberland shilling 1763 sold for 750 pounds. George III pre 1816 issue patron sixpence 1719 in silver, and value is 250 pounds. George III pre 1816 issue 2 pence 1797, and the value is 600 pounds. James I third coinage shilling trefoil 6th burst, and the value is 460 pounds. James II shilling 1686 good, very fine and toned, and this was sold for 800 pounds. Well, this is William and Mary 4 pence 1689 I over E, and this is sold for 100 pounds. George III pre 1816 issue re-strike patron halfpenny 1790, and value is 1800 pounds. George III Bank of England Mexico Charles IV 8 real 1795 sold for 420 pounds. Victoria patron penny 1860 by J Moore type 1 in silver sold for 2600 pounds. Victoria penny in upwards brocage toothed water sold for 360 pounds. Well, next is Edward VII proof crown 1902 H2, and it is extremely fine sold for 360 British pounds. Edward VII half crown 1905 pleasing, very fine and rare sold for 1300 pounds. Elizabeth II sterling issue 5 pounds 2017, and this is sold for 2000 pounds. This is Elizabeth II sterling issue proof sovereign 1982 sold for 400 pounds. This is Elizabeth II decimal issue proof 25 pounds 2017, and the value is 400 pounds. Elizabeth II decimal issue proof 10 pounds 2017 in gold, and this was sold for 7,000 pounds. Elizabeth II decimal issue proof 10 pounds 2017 platinum wedding sold for 6,500 pounds. Elizabeth II decimal issue proof 10 pounds 2018 4 generations sold for 8,000 pounds. Elizabeth II decimal issue proof 5 pounds 2015 Winston Churchill sold for 2,000 pounds. Elizabeth II decimal issue proof 5 pounds 2017 Duke of Edinburgh sold for 2,000 pounds. Well, Elizabeth II decimal issue proof 5 pounds 2017 platinum wedding, and value is 1,700 pounds. Elizabeth II decimal issue proof 5 pounds 2018 Battle of Waterloo sold for £2,000. James 6, fourth coinage, 20 shillings, 1582, sold for £800. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe.